Okay, welcome to your online math class. I hope everybody is healthy and well and getting plenty of rest and staying away from other people. We're going to jump right in where we left off in pre-algebra with chapter 8-6. Hopefully you remember at least a little bit of the beginning of chapter 8. It may help to review 8-4 to understand 8-6 a little bit better. If you guys remember, 8-4 was about rate of change. See if you can remember off the top of your head what was rate of change. Normally I would see if anybody knew. Rate of change, as we learned in 8-4, is the change in y over the change in x and the equation for that we used was y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now another way that we're going to use to describe that moving forward in 8-6 is with the word slope. In a graph, slope is representative of the rise over the run in a graph. You remember this whole chapter has been about linear equations. So when we have our coordinate plane, everybody remembers the horizontal plane is the x-axis. The vertical plane is the y-axis. So it makes sense that our change in y is how much we rise, and our change in x is how much we run. Kind of like how I told you guys to remember which one goes first in our coordinate pair, is you have to run across your yard before you climb up a tree, right? You have to run before you can rise in our ordered pairs. But with our rate of change, we always do rise over run. So far, so good. Let's practice. So we'll make a graph. And I'll draw a line. Okay. How we do this is the same way we did rate of change before. Is first we need to find our 2 points. This one is -2, 2. And this one is 2, -3. Now if we're trying to find our rise over our run, we need to find our rate of change. So we need our y1 and 2 and our x1 and 2. We're going to label these x1, y1, x2, y2, and just plug it into our equation like we have been so far this whole time. So -3 minus 2 over 2 minus -2. Right? So now we're going to do -3 minus 2. It's going to be -5 over 2 minus -2. Now when we do minus a negative, it becomes a positive, right? So 2 minus -2 is actually 4. Now that fraction can't be reduced at all, so -5 over 4 is our rate of change, which means it's our slope. Pretty simple so far, I think. I think you guys can do it if you did your rate of change well. This is just applying our rate of change to our lines. The only other things that you need to know for this chapter is if we have a vertical line like this, our rise over our run, our rise is going to be 0, right? it didn't go up, it just kept going out. And so any fraction with 0 on top is going to just be 0. So when we have, a horizontal line, the slope is 0. Now that's with a horizontal line. What if I had a vertical line? So our rise is changing a lot, but there's no run, right? We're not changing sideways. So this is going to be a number over 0. We can't have 0 in the denominator, right? So what we're going to call this, anything that has 0 in the denominator, is undefined. So in other words, if we have a vertical line, the slope is undefined, and all you have to write is undefined. So if it's vertical, it's undefined. If it's horizontal, it's 0. If it's anything else, then all you do is your rise over run equation. And it's this equation every time. Our rate of change. Sound good?